And there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural American Football Island Madden 20 Championship Series semifinals. I am Trumpet Monkey. That beautiful man over there, I can't believe we have the same red brick background, Gary. That is Patty Pigskin, Gary Somerville. Welcome, friends. Gary, how are you, mate?
A little bit hungover. I'm getting old now, so I can't knock back the same amount of tins the night before and still be all right. So
I think
it's a little bit rough. I had to double down on the coffee today, but I'm here and I'm looking forward to today. It's going to be great.
Well, you know, with that said, like, cheers. I'm drinking from my Raiders mug this afternoon through the miracle and majesty of the internet. I am in northeastern Europe. You are in Massachusetts. And we're both drinking coffee.
I wouldn't say that now, but you know, there's coffee maybe.
It wouldn't be the American Football Island stream unless one of us was hungover, okay? And unless we were both drinking either coffee or beer. That is to be Irish, as they say. And you are looking, can I say, I mean, I thought I put on my Sunday best here with the Raider Nation hat, the Raider Nation suit jacket, and my Dublin Rebels. You and I are both Dublin Rebels, former players. Dublin Rebels jersey, but you, sir, have taken it to another level. You look absolutely incredible.
I appreciate that. Just want to give a shout out to my sponsors, JC Penney, who have outfitted me for today. A nice 42 regular. It's like a bit of Hugo Boss. So if you know who Tony McGregor is, he's a fan of the old slim fit Hugo Boss suit. So there's definitely no room for any coinage in here. It's just nice and fitting on the body.
That's it.
And a nice little JC Penney green Irish American football tie as well. So if you're gonna do it right.
I couldn't agree more. And in keeping the tradition of all amazing football commentators before us, we are both wearing shorts from the waist down. Is that correct, Gary?
People don't need to see what I'm wearing underneath this table, but yeah, for the benefit of the audio experience, yeah, I'm not really wearing much underneath. It's all business on top and it's party down below.
We'll save that for the HBO or the 30 by 30 special, right behind the magic. So look, let's talk about what we got going on here today. 3 semifinal matches. We were going to have 4 scheduling issues. That was played on Thursday. But our first game here between Jahn Dasini, okay, who is going to be playing with the Ravens and using the Cardinals offense, Falcons defensive playbook, versus Rory O'Dwyer, who's going to be using both Chiefs offense and defensive playbooks and the Chiefs unis. We got 6-minute quarters. Regs, this is Regs, not Madden Ultimate Team, all pro settings, 20-second accelerated clock. That's what we have ahead of us here. And the game is due to kick off on the hour, so that will happen literally any moment now as we're talking. What are you looking forward to in this Chiefs-Ravens matchup right here?
It's all about, yeah, it's an interesting one. It's going to be hard for me to call this fair because, you know, John's Admirals beat our Rebels there 2 years ago. And I'm a former Trinity man, so, you know, it's going to be a little tricky one. This is a battle of the capitals. We've got the fake and the real capital here of Ireland going toe-to-toe. So only one capital can remain at the end of this bloodbath. So it'll be interesting to see who it is. Looking forward to this matchup.
Don't chip away up the Rebels, go the bandages. You know, Trumpet Monkey first moved to Europe because he fell in love with a young lady from Cork. From Cork, boy. That was quite a trip down memory lane, having to hear that the Admirals are going to be in here. And I agree, there is only one capital, and that's Dublin, baby, the Rebels. We're not biased at all here today. We're not biased at all here today as we don our Rebels jerseys. But no, it's going to be fascinating. Replay of the AFC Championship game, if I'm not mistaken. Yes? IRL?
No, the Titans.
Oh, of course.
Titans beat the Ravens.
My God, what is wrong with me? Thank God one of us is here.
Yeah, what was it Tannehill got? He got like 100 million or something crazy deal for taking the Titans on a good run. So I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't fall down like Case Keenum did that magical run with the Vikings and fuck all since. So hopefully Tannehill doesn't fall into the same trap, but we'll see.
Oh my word! And it looks as though we're getting closer to to kick off right here. And we should... Oh, I'm not sure what's happening right there. Let's remove our ugly mugs. And here we go. Oh, we're getting close now. We're getting close. There may be a... get done, mate. There may be a little bit of banter in the background. We apologize in advance for any obscenities you may hear from both us, myself, and the wonderful Paddy Pigskin, but also the players. And here we go, loading screens. The anticipation is real.
Any bold words I'm just going to blame on Fluffinity, which is a New England Indian Pale Ale from Night Shift Brewery here in Boston, Massachusetts. So nectar of the gods. I'm going to be knocking back this now for the first game.
There we go. You are drinking a New England Indian, and I am an Australian, Irishman, Latvian. So here we go. Cheers to you, mate. Little clink right there. No expense spared in the special effects. And here we go. Oh, okay. So we've got the Chiefs actually playing at home here, which is going to be super interesting. Arrowhead Stadium, very, very loud. Okay, so
yeah, could be a few false starts.
Yeah, Jahn Dasini is the away team here. Rory O'Dwyer is the home team. And a reminder, Jahn is running with the Ravens, but he's using Cardinals offense, Falcons defense. Okay, Rory is all Chiefs. Chiefs unis, Chiefs stadium, Chiefs offense, Chiefs defense. Rory O'Dwyer, one of the best. You told me this is pretty high praise, guys. You might not know this, but Paddy Pigskin, Gary Somerville is a formidable American football player and was for the Rebels. You tell me that Rory is one of the best in real life in the country.
Him and his brother, pretty good. Got off a good start there. Quick first down. They're good players. The two brothers, Connor and Rory. Rory is definitely the lesser looking of the two brothers, but they're pretty good football players. So let's see if it'll translate to Madden.
There we go.
Online football play. But yeah, good start for the Chiefs here.
We got a little jet touch pass. No, it's another inside zone split. Oh, a nice little juke move right there. Damian Williams already averaging 12 yards a carry. We've got an early pause. Oh my word, we got an early pause and defensive, what was he doing there? Looked like he was going to go to defensive depth shot.
You gotta say, maybe there's someone missing from the D tackle spot there and they're getting gashed up the middle. Maybe he's got to make some changes already. Well, yeah, absolutely, two great run plays already for the Chiefs here.
And it looks as though he was coming out in, if I'm not mistaken, the dime, which meant, dime, okay, it was dollar. Right, yeah, he's going to have to go to something a little more heavy set with at least 4 down line or a defensive lineman. No, he's going back to the dollar. Okay, interesting here, but he's pinching the D line, right? So he's trying to make that gap in the middle disappear a little bit, and he's got a spy on Mahomes. Okay.
And when you've got Tyreek Hill going deep, you gotta have help over the top as well. Where's he going? Plenty of time in the pocket.
Little out route right there. That was a little kind of like hitch to an out route. Yeah, a little zig route right there. Look at this, man. So
there's a player who's come back from the dead, Sammy Watkins.
Right.
Showed a lot of promise when he was with the Bills, bounced around a little bit, really do much for a while, and then seemed to really kind of press on there last year when teams were trying to double. So that's where Watkins stepped into the fold and did his thing. So
you bet.
He's starting to come back into it now.
You bet. We got man coverage here, okay? Play action, using over the... Oh, he's taking it to... Oh! Deep post route to Tyreek Hill. Lots of defenders around. Cover 2-man linebacker blitz, it looked like, is what he run right there. That is interesting. But on third...
Go for it, the home run ball.
Why not? On 2nd and inches, you can do anything you want on 3rd down. Probably... I'm going to say borderline field goal range. I think the weather was set to nothing here, so there shouldn't be any wind. This will be interesting right here. Lots of space on the right, but he gets double slants. And there goes Mahomes, and very nice.
Easy money.
You bet. Oh, nickel double A gap. Okay. Well, yeah, go ahead, mate. Go ahead.
No, smart play. Send everybody downfield. Leave that big hole in the middle and let Mahomes just waltz through and take a knee. Easy money.
Damian Williams with another 8 yards there. He's literally averaging 10 yards a carry right here. This is This is a pretty dominant first possession, I gotta say, from Rory. He's playing out here like he does in real life. This is impressive. A bubble, a little bubble right there.
Little bubble screen, yeah.
Oh, I take that. Mahomes is 2 of 3 as well.
Yeah.
He is.
Interesting. We haven't seen much of, I mean, we don't need to. Williams is doing everything, but the rookie they got out of LSU.
Yep.
It's hilarious. I haven't seen anything of him yet. First running back taken in the draft this year.
That's it. Now, okay, try to bubble the other way there to Tyreek Hill. Didn't get anything. What's interesting, though, about offenses that run like this, okay, is that if I want to see, does he have a downfield play? He took a risky post route throw there into triple coverage that didn't pay off. You wouldn't want to get behind if this is the way you're going to play. That's all I'll say. Beautiful. Kelsey. Oh, my God.
You know, you're going to throw those post routes. You've got Earl Thomas over the middle, who is solid in coverage, but also hits like a fucking train. So you're going to get lit up if you go over that middle.
He does. There are some players in the league in Ireland that hit like trains. I can't imagine what getting hit by Earl Thomas III must feel like. My God, didn't he puncture a lung on Gronk, I think, at one point as well?
Yeah, it could have been him or Cam Chancellor, maybe. Oh, easy money right there, right down the middle.
That answered our question about does he have a deep game. So you had a little Texas route, okay, which is kind of like it looks like a right angle route for the running back, but then cover 2, what that does is it leaves the middle of the field wide open. Now, a lot of the people watching will be veterans of the game and know that if you're running cover 2, you've got to use the middle of the field. But it makes it difficult when you got that running back coming underneath because you have to pick one or the other. And that was a dot. That's a dot right there.
Absolute dart right up the middle.
So, okay.
Big start for the Chiefs and Rory. That was very good on offense.
A 4-minute drill right there, yeah, 4.5 minutes, and here we go. What's he gonna have a look at? Okay, thinking pistol weak slot open. He's changing audibles though. Is Jahn? So Jahn knows what he's up to. We don't have these are, ladies and gentlemen. What you have to understand is we're going to be seeing PS4 and Xbox here today. Okay, and this has come from initially a player pool of 32. On each side, so it's 64 players in total, and all of them play Madden. And American football is very popular in Ireland. That's a beautiful corner route. That's a dot.
Beauty. Willie Sneed, veteran of the game.
There we go.
One of the best perms in the NFL right now. Willie Sneed, absolutely fantastic curls he has going on.
It's true. And former Saints.
We love a bit of toe drag. We love a bit of toe drag swag, and that was on display right there.
Phenomenal. And okay, looks like we're going to a run here. I like that he came out. Oh, Mark Ingram up the guts.
Man's a bowling ball up the middle.
15 yards. I think he got hit at about 10 yards and just stumbled. He got that nice animation falling forward for 5 yards as well. You know what I like? He came out and dotted up and abused the linebackers in coverage on the first play, and then he's just run down the throat on the second play. And now it looks as though he's going toss. Right, okay, yeah, no, he's gone down the middle again. Oh my God, Ingram could be gone here.
He's gone. He's gone.
The stick work from Jahn right there. Oh, an early play of the game contender right there, because he literally broke ankles with Mark Ingram, who has 0 abilities on him. That was bloody epic.
It was fantastic. And interestingly, the Ravens are another team who took a fairly high-profile running back with one of their first picks as well.
Yep.
J.K. Dobbins. The Ohio State. So yeah, interesting. We haven't seen either of the rookie running backs, but they don't need them right now because the 2 veterans are getting the job done on the ground. So no need for the rookies just yet.
That's it. And a shout out to the chat, and I appreciate Polish in there moderating. It is going to be tough for us to call the game and interact with chat at the same time. But hey, Polish will be picking the best comments for us to react to. Already 2 touchdowns, 1 either way. And this is looking really interesting. And again though, so you could argue, depending on what happens on this possession, I know it's early days yet, but Jahn has a possession up, getting the ball at the beginning of the second half already, and he scored in, remember there's like a 10-second runoff, guys, or even 20-second. He scored in under a minute on the clock. He literally scored in, what, 4 plays? So...
Hey, look, Chris, the Ravens are known as a running team. They were the highest rushing team last year in the NFL, so it's no surprise. I mean, it helps that your quarterback is extremely efficient running the ball, but like they were ahead by a country mile. They were first in rushing last year in the NFL, so yeah, true. No surprises there that he's relying on the ground game so far.
Hell yeah! And I saw a comment in chat saying QB run. I think people want to see Jahn put the foot down and come out with a Lamar Jackson special right there. But I got to tell you, this is a really, really patient offense from Rory, though. He is taking what the defense gives him, because like I personally feel like these are both great defenses as well, but I would give the nod probably to the Ravens just on paper, so he has to be careful out there.
Absolutely, yeah, I would personally give the nod, you know, especially now they got Calais Campbell for absolute peanuts from the Jacksonville Jaguars, so well, that could have been back to the house right there.
Yeah, that was close, because when the ball pops out like that, you know, you never know what could happen. That's it. And as you know, Gary, this is a little in-joke for all the Rebels out there. As you know, Trumpet Monkey knows a thing or two about ball mechanics.
Words, not mine.
Sorry, I digress. But here we go. Okay, so a 3rd and 5. This is what I'm talking about, though. See, the dip and dunk is effective if it's effective, and if not, you find yourself, you know, they're going to be able to pin their ears back, this D-line now. That's a risky throw. Oh, Tyreek Hill gets open. I honestly thought, I was looking at that route, that crosser, that kind of like deep drag, and I was saying if he throws this might get lurked. But did you see the separation Tyreek got when the ball was in the air? I think he should have taken that out.
So hard to cover that guy. He's just so bloody fast. Once he gets a step on you, you're toast. Over for you.
I have a hell of a lot of respect for the way Rory is playing this game. No joke. That is patient offense.
Another crosser.
Oh, Tyreek again.
Gonna get in. Oh, easy. Special.
Look, Rory has ice water in the veins there. That was phenomenal work. What a game.
He easily could have took that down and just ran it in with Mahomes, but nice. He had the patience to find crosser coming over the edge there. Beautiful. Fantastic.
So patient.
What a game so far.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to see what the Ravens do now. Let's go. Jahn, don't disappoint, mate. That's like, you can tell. You can tell. Rory's strength after it's literally 1 quarter and we've already seen these guys playing, right? Rory's strength, patience. Okay, definitely making epic pro reads. Jan's strength, the sticks. And he's a little bit fearless as well. That very first pass he threw, that is a cheeky corner route, and he nailed it. But man, that stick work.
Very much.
Yeah. Oh, he's
very much a timing route, that corner one.
Oh, look at this.
Going empty here.
Yes, this is ballsy right here. But look at that. He's got 2 X factors on the O-line. He takes the underneath. Hollywood Brown. That is
Brown.
That is the name we want to hear called a little bit today, isn't it? That was nearly picked as well.
Barkley was. Anytime you have an aggressive cornerback on the outside, you try and throw those balls into the flats. You could be looking at Pick City right there.
Right. This is fun. He's going empty again. He's literally fearless. I called it. He's fearless. I love it. He's got that Texas route. Oh, he's going over the middle.
He's going all.
Mark Ingram on the post. Are you kidding?
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, literally, that's like, that is, okay, if you're the quarterback, that is if you're making your progression reads, that's the 5th read. And then he's going, hurry up. He's, underneath.
Oh, wow.
Look at
Ingram, man, in the passing game. Jesus.
I love that meme that came out last year, like, find yourself a man that looks at you the way Ingram looks at Lamar Jackson. It's true. It's so true.
Ever see the way Mark Ingram looked at Derrick Henry? Famous picture. Derrick Henry makes him look like a little infant. Ooh. That one could have taken back.
He went back to that little corner route. Now, he got it on the very first play, but that time it's Sendejo getting over there. One of those unsung heroes of that Super Bowl team. And I'm hoping in real life that Jeff Heath becomes a little bit of a Sendejo. And I apologize if I'm butchering your name, mate. But look at this. He keeps going to the empty. He's got a lot of space there with Lamar. He even manages to break.
Got a few yards out of that.
Did you watch at the very end of the play when he's just brushing off the D lineman that's dropping back? Are you kidding? 2-minute warning.
Football player. Here we go.
This might be the fastest first half I've ever seen. Oh my God.
Boy, this is a crucial moment here now, because if they can't convert, Chiefs can squeak another one in now before halftime, and that's a big mountain to overcome in the second half.
Wow. He
got it.
He knew what he wanted there.
Oh, Willie Snead.
Willie Snead. He went straight to him again on that glitchy little corner. Look at that. He sits down and then he breaks out. You'd appreciate that, Gary. And that was
very much appreciated that. Great mechanics from Willie Snead there.
Yes. There we go. And this has been pretty fun. The clock is ticking. He's really letting it go. Like he wants to have the final say in this half and then get the ball. That's the Patriot way, right? Score at the end of the first, score at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah. Good stop from the Honey Badger there.
Meeting
Ingram right in the middle, and he stopped them dead. Oh, very good play there from Tyrann Mathieu.
It's kind of interesting. Both sides of both teams have like phenomenal. Oh, that is a dot.
That's it. Absolute dart.
Who was it? Ingram again?
Was it?
I believe that might have been Ingram again. Are you kidding? I was about to talk up the safety play for both teams with Earl Thomas III and Honey Badger out there, and then they literally give up a tutty. That was phenomenal. So
right up the middle.
I get to say one of my favorite things right here, right? 57 seconds, 3 timeouts, and a dream. What can the Chiefs do? Andy Reid over on that sideline. Oh, that's a good return. Oh! Okay, maybe Rory's listening. Maybe Rory heard me talk up Jahn's stick work, and now all of a sudden he's like, "Jump monkey, you're a muppet. Watch this." He nearly broke that out.
Hardiman's been good in the return game for the Chiefs, so yeah, I mean, every now and then he breaks off a big one and puts Mahomes in great field position. So, is that screen? No, going nowhere. Sniffed it out very well there.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of screens ever. Like ever. I'm really not in any type of Madden, only because they are so easy to sniff out based on just what the running back does. If you just see him, he has a very clear animation on a screen. You can't fool anybody. Play action has gotten phenomenal over the years. Now watch the middle of the field here. That's wide open. That's wide open for cover 2. But nobody's getting there. He's going to try a sneaky corner. Oh, that was risky. That was risky. Interesting.
Man, you know, Kelsey's getting 2 hands on that. You kind of expect him to bring it down. Whether he gets his feet in or not is a different question. But
who's on him there?
Like
Jefferson? No, who's that?
Marcus Peters.
Marcus
Peters, I believe.
Now, and it was man, if I'm not mistaken. Look, okay, in real life, I'm giving that matchup to Kelsey all day. But in Madden, you're probably going to get an incompletion there unless you've got some type of superstar X factor. Huge play here, because we could actually see Jahn take a couple of shots downfield here if he gets this back. This is massive.
Here we go.
Oh,
going for that corner route. That could be picked up.
And again.
Marcus Peters on the coverage again.
Again, I'm calling
Did he play for the...
Yeah, he got
him from the Chiefs, right?
He got traded.
No wonder he's playing hard.
Yeah. Look, honestly, IRL once again, that's a pick all day. so the cuts both ways. 26 seconds, 3 timeouts, and a dream. I fully expect to see some shots downfield here. I don't think we're going to see any runs. Sure. I think he's going to take his chance here.
Absolutely. He's got a speedy wide receiver in Hollywood Brown as well, you know. That's certainly someone they could... I mean, he's got Ingram up on the outside, so let's see what he does here.
And he's thrown it away. That was interesting. I mean, I guess that saves the clock. Now, these wheel routes there, they really do get open against all kinds of coverage. A lot of zones, definitely man. So he's smart. He's just maximizing his chances as something here. This is a bubble. Right now it's a bubble. Let's see if he audibles out of it. There it is. Really well defended, though. That, you know what?
Play call, that one.
Yeah, but I mean, it was to Hollywood Brown. If he gets space, he's gone. So fair play. You know, this is regs. The speed on Hollywood Brown is phenomenal. But this look that deep poster out here for Hollywood Brown. Look at that on the outside, the square receiver. This could be curtains.
I think he's got to take the shot here. If the safety bites on the in route underneath, you got to take the shot.
He goes underneath. Did he hold on to that?
Oh, move the chains.
Look, he's got 7 seconds now. I tell you what. Shout out to Rory right there. He manually, I'm pretty sure he manually changed the defense for those outside corners to deep halves, if I'm not mistaken, which kills that cover 3 beater. Now we're seeing only the offensive side of the ball, so I can't know what he was in.
He's not taking the shot.
Timeout.
I get that timeout. 1 second, 1 tick on the clock.
I think he's going to kick it, and he's going to go into the half with the 3-point lead. Now, folks at home, we're going to have a 3-minute pause here in the game while we have a chat. And look at that! What a phenomenal 29 seconds, and he got 3.
Fantastic! What a half! What an opening half to the semi-finals here.
Absolutely epic. Absolutely. Now they're gonna receive the kick, just like you see in official Madden tournaments. They're gonna receive the kick, then take a pause, and you're gonna have to look at our ugly mugs for a few minutes while we break down what we saw there. Wow.
And there we go. Touchback.
That was absolutely epic. I got to tell you, I really enjoyed that first half. Have a look at the stats there. So similar. Look at that, 113 yards for Lamar, 110 for Mahomes. We got a 17-14 game. I'm giving the early tip though. I'm definitely favoring Jahn here because he's about to get the ball back to begin the second half, and he looks unstoppable. They both look unstoppable, but that extra possession really helping him.
It was interesting how we started off with the running game so heavy, and then as Rory kind of started to make some adjustments, so Jahn was like, okay, let's start getting into the passing game here as well. So he seems to have found good balance now, keeping Rory on his toes. Early on he probably would have sold out to stop the run, but now he has Ingram coming out of the backfield and catching passes and getting Willie Snead spoiled for choice really on offense for Lamar Jackson. Yeah, very good half, very entertaining. 2 lads just going for it, going at it. That's exactly what you want to see. There's a reason why they're in the semi-finals.
Yes.
They're two of the best players in Ireland. So,
yep.
It's no surprise that the lads are going toe-to-toe and trading blows here. It's really enjoyable to watch.
I couldn't agree more. I think they're both making phenomenal reads. I'm gonna give the read department to Rory. I think he tried to force a couple. He tried to force a couple of passes there, just trying to make things happen. That was what I was concerned about. When you have a dink and dunk kind of offensive style, attacking down the field generally is your weakness. But then, of course, he made me eat my words and threw a dot touchdown. But I got to tell you, though, Jahn just seems he seems a bit fearless out there. And they both could have given up interceptions. I'm calling it. I feel like the first player to turn over the ball is going to lose this one.
And if you lose the turnover differential, most of the time you lose football games. So I think in such a tight game here, right, it could be just one turnover. It could be the difference between winning and losing this. So it'll be interesting to see who that person is going to be if there is a turnover. We haven't seen any yet. Both offenses seem to be quite efficient where they're not turning over the football. They're taking care of the baby. So let's see if they do it in the second half here.
Absolutely. And shout out to the 63 viewers on the Trumpet Monkey stream. Shout out to the chat. What's up, Kepi? What's going? Hey, my fellow viewers out there and streamers, if you're not already online, give us the host. Let's spread some awareness for American Football Island. This is something that's near and dear to my heart and Gary's heart as well. We're both former players. We're delighted to be here and be doing this. And yeah, let's go. Busty, what's cooking, good looking? And now back to the commentary. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. First turnover loses. I'm calling it.
Boyle there probably has the fattest neck in the National Football League. We haven't seen Mark Andrews yet.
Right.
One who had an offensive weapon, seemed to be scoring touchdowns every other week for the Ravens. He hasn't really been used yet. onto Nick Boyle. There's Ingram again out of the backfield running over fuckers.
There you go.
Animal, that man.
He is, man. He's just like, he's already the MVP. You know what I love? I love that he is using Lamar Jackson. He's using, look at all the hosts coming in. Good on you, mates. He's using Lamar Jackson nearly like hardly mobile at all, really. That's one of his rare throws on the run. He's got a game plan. He's kind of using him more like a, God, I want to say like a Joe Montana-esque type of gameplay here.
Yeah, I mean, there's, that situation there. I think he would have beaten that defender to the corner, picked up an easy first down. Lamar Jackson does best.
Oh my God!
Ingram
sticks with Ingram.
He just loves it.
Like, guys, I gotta give Jahn a shout out here. No matter who wins here today, you've both been awesome, fellas, Jahn and Rory. But the reason I'm calling out the stick skills here is he's not boosting. He's not pressing the sprint button, which is right trigger, with Ingram until he gets to the open field, the second level. And what that means is when you run into the back of your own blockers, you don't fall over. Oh, here we go.
Nice little bubble screen.
Oh my God.
Number 11. I don't even know who number 11 is for the Ravens.
That was epic, but I'm going to call out Andrews. 86 failed to block downfield there. That is sacrilege. Look at, see the stick there, the deft little touch. It's a lot harder than it looks. Anyone watching at home, yes, the run meta in Madden this year was frustrating and it sucks, but I absolutely appreciate, there's a difference between someone running with Dickerson with the NFL 100 abilities on him and someone running with 0 X factors on Mark Ingram and getting 100 yards in a game. This is pure skill on display here today. Well, now that could be a flag.
Is that our first flag?
I think that could be for a legal man downfield. We'll find out. Yeah, it is. It is. So with some of those ones right there, you actually have to get the ball out a lot quicker. But I still think it's way too punitive.
That was a pretty solid play.
Yep, I thought he was going to house it. Here we go. And already, though, within field goal range, I tell you what, if Rory can hold him to 3 here, that's massive.
This is a big drive here.
Yep.
What happens here could decide the rest of it, I think.
Oh.
And getting met in the hole.
3rd and 9.
That was Frank Clark on the play there, maybe?
Frank
Clark is 55. He was a middle linebacker. Anthony Hitchens, I think, plays middle linebacker.
Yep. This could be one of the most critical plays right here because it's a long field goal, no wind, but let's have a look right here. Oh, he's got the out on. Snead's gone.
Corner out. He's gone.
Oh, that is big time. That is absolutely big time.
Was that guy not got a Head and Shoulders endorsement? I don't know.
I have no idea. He absolutely,
is.
Head and Shoulders, Old Spice, you name it, they need it. Just a quick shout out to Kepi and to Polish for the hosts as well. They're good on you, mates. You bloody legends. Wow. Now that's a sizable lead. So
I'm starting to pull away now. Yeah, 10 points. Rory's got I don't know, maybe he might have to abandon the methodical drives down the field here and kind of get the finger out and move a little bit faster. Maybe take 1 or 2 shots with Tyreek Hill.
Yep, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And look, oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful jump cut there. Look, I think he's got to go hurry up at the very least. I also think a 4-6 bear is an interesting defense. It does, depending on what he calls, it leaves a lot of exposure to those rollout corner routes. If it's cover 2, then the streaks on the outside are deadly as well to Tyreek Hill's. See what he goes with here, a little pump fake. So there's underneath, okay. I got to tell you, mate, he's running out of time. He really is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Because when Jahn gets the ball, he's just going to keep running it.
Yeah.
And he's going to drain every last bit of juice out of that clock. So, yeah, I think he needs to get a move on here.
He's going to be calling the Ingram special. Honestly, it's going to take Herculean effort on defense for Rory to win this game now. He's got to get the crazy stops. He's got him. Beautiful QB playmaker.
Ow.
That was, I told you, like Rory is patient.
That's a tough throw and catch.
Yep. He's patient. Now that he literally needed to use the right stick there to manually send Kelsey downfield. And look at that. Oh, nice sticks there as well. I'll tell you what. He's shutting me up. He's really coming together here. I think no huddle is the way, though. Damian Williams. One more play?
You could, more sense of urgency here, which is what he needs.
If he's not
to
quick,
get this one in quick.
Yeah. If he's not quick here, the quarter's going to end. I tell you what, though, he's got the 3 in the bag. I want to see him, for the viewers at home, for you and for I, to make this as interesting as possible. I want to see him punch it in here for 7, and then the pressure's on, and then even if he holds Jahn to a 3-pointer, he can win it with 7.
We go.
1st and 10, 4th quarter.
All the marbles.
Right, man coverage. He's gone deep. Is he
he's going in one.
Oh, it's in there!
Absolutely fantastic.
Mate, Tyreek Hill got so much separation. Oh, that is, and look, 4 seconds off the clock. That's all it was. Touchdown. This is huge now. This is really big.
It's tough to get that separation in such a small area to work with. You know, what was it, like 25, 30 yards? Normally the DBs are probably going to keep it in front of them at that point, but he still managed to squeak in over the top. Fantastic.
Epic. First of 3 games here, 3 semifinals. We have on both PlayStation and Xbox. We'll be back next Sunday for the finals, PlayStation and Xbox, 2 games next week. I'm here with Gary Snubbleville, a.k.a. Patty Pigskin. I'm Trumpet Monkey. Hello. And this is for nearly the win. You got to think here, a Ravens touchdown, and it's probably curtains. They're just out of time.
Yeah, it's going to be curtains. There's not enough time from the comeback.
Risky.
Going to drain the clock.
Risky. Okay. I've seen the QB fumble in that situation so many times, and he didn't even press RB to cover the ball. Now, that could have been the first turnover. I'm telling you, no turnovers.
Especially when you're spinning. When you're spinning like that, all it takes is a second guy to come in and squirt that ball out there.
Right. Look at Ingram again. Good Lord.
Oh, good stop. That was a good stop right there.
Ingram averaging...
Like he was going to take the first down.
He's averaging 12 yards a carry. I mean, like, that is
big trust animal.
Monstrous. I feel like they're missing him IRL in New Orleans as well. I think he and Kamara were a great combo.
Nice tandem. Yeah, really good.
That's just a little out route. Only mistake there. It's a rookie mistake. He went out of bounds. It was a little out route. It was beautiful though. Moves the chains. This is the thing now. Rory's got to play aggressively on defense, and he's got to play for the run and the pass. Jahn has just balanced it so beautifully. It's a tough order. It's a tough task. I could not play against this offense.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, just don't know what's coming. Jahn's keeping him on his toes. That's exactly what you want.
Hodgie50 in the chat there. He's from the UK saying dot, and again the clock just ticks away here. So, Patty Pigskin, if you are the Chiefs, when are you using your timeouts here? Are you waiting until after the 2-minute warning?
I might use one before the 2-minute warning if it's like it's a situational awareness timeout for me.
Yeah.
If you feel like you could get a stop, maybe call one there, just so if Jahn knows he may not be getting the first down, he may drain as much off the clock as possible.
Yeah.
I tend to use one in that situation and then keep the other 2 for your 2-minute drive.
Situational
your
awareness.
2-minute offensive. Yeah.
Now, okay, the stick skill from Jahn. I'm falling in love with this stick skill. This is a user stumble recovery right there. That requires you to press down on your analog stick to recover from that stumble animation. All within a split second. Literally, not 1 or 2 seconds, a split second. Dude.
Crazy the skill that these kids have.
It's a young man's game. My God. Here we go. And he's going up. That is fantastic user tackle, though. Shot the gap.
Ow.
That is massive. This is a huge play.
Down is this?
3rd and 2.
Down?
3rd and 2. Now, you've got to press
He stopped him.
You can't give him the quick out route.
He stops him here. No. If he stops him here, this is where I'd be taking one of those timeouts at least to preserve some time on the clock.
He's going over the middle. Oh, what a catch.
That's it. Hollywood Brown. Ouch. Just like his uncle when it matters.
Again, when the ball is in the air, Hollywood Brown gets separation. I thought that was going to be a pick. I really did. Wow.
Huge moment.
Oh, touch jet pass. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. It is
really getting him involved here.
The fat lady is warming up. If he punches this in, it's over. She's warming up. Jahn is knocking on touchdown door. What do we think, chat? Chat, let me know. Who you got winning this? 2-minute warning, predictions. You got to be back in Jahn and the Ravens right here. Rory left it all out there, though.
That'll be it.
He really did with that. He did. I tell you what.
Super Monkey. What was the betting market like on this game? You didn't see the odds on Paddy Power Run, did you?
Oh,
I'd say maybe field goal favorite.
In the interests of sportsmanship, I was not allowed to make a bet. That's the game, though. There we go. Ingram again. His what? Third touchdown?
Gotta be. Yeah, he's got to be my MVP. He's done everything. Passes out of the backfield, up the middle, just pounding the rock all day. Yeah, Mark Ingram, I think. Was that RG3 just holding the snap there?
I think it was.
I think it was.
Shout out to RG3, who married and had a baby with an Estonian woman, an athlete. And
that's right. That's right.
And fair play to him. He's got outstanding taste in women.
He fucking does. She like a track and field star at like somewhere FSU or something like that, wasn't it?
Yep.
Man.
Estonia is so small that I am connected to the RG3 family through acquaintances. They don't know who I am, but I know who they are. All right, and this is big now. So Tyreek Hill. So Rory did demonstrate the ability to score real quick. Now, interestingly enough, again showing how patient and calm and cool collected he is. He didn't use a single timeout, right? And he can still win this game. But he's got to score quick.
But he's got to take a shot here or the next play.
Yeah.
And go for it.
Yeah. He can still get this back, but is he going to go down the middle? I thought he might have a look there. Wow.
Oh, wow. That is a pure Chiefs play.
Can he crib it? Oh, my God. All right, do you kick your field goal now? If it's me, I'm kicking the field goal now. I'm taking the 3, and I'm saying, let's go.
As a pure Chiefs play, Mahomes just waiting, sees Hill, slings it, and lets Hill do the rest. As quintessential Kansas City Chiefs offense right there.
Now watch Tyreek on the far left here. If he's got that wheel route or that old school fade, he's going to get separation. Oh, he actually put him on a little hitch. He's trying to dog. Oh, risky. I love this game though. Rory is like, I'm still in this. Look at him.
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
Because what you do
probably would have sent Hill into the corner on that one.
Why not
be a little stutter.
Exactly. Why not throw 3 times here and then kick your field goal? If you get one of the touch, great. If you don't, then you've only probably got 40 seconds left.
Hill on the crosser again.
Oh!
It's Watkins.
That hurts. That hurts. The clock runoff hurts there. Oh, that really hurts though. You really needed to rack catch that. Oh, he's got no time. Oh no! Now we're done.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, mate, what a phenomenal play though. But in regs, that clock runoff really kills you. And now it's onside kick time. I tell you what though, he's going down swinging. Is Rory?
Absolutely going out on a shield.
Right? Absolute ice cold water in the veins. He is showing his true warrior competitive spirit right here. Beautiful pass. All right.
Boom.
Beautiful. Now the onside kick is going to be difficult. I'm literally going from memory here, and it's Sunday, and I'm only just having my second cup of coffee. So don't shoot the messenger. But I think that 7% of onside kicks were recovered last year. 7%.
Okay, so there is. So you're saying there's a chance?
There is a chance, and there it goes. Hollywood Brown.
Of course.
Steps up. That was pretty epic. If all the games are this good, oh my God.
Like, what a game. I did say it could have been Paddy Power maybe had someone as a field goal favourite, and it ends up being 3 points in the difference. So, well, bookies, they know their shit.
They do. That was quite literally, that was quite literally the 3-point lead at halftime. That 29-second drive he put together that got him the win. And now we are going to have the pleasure of Jahn's company in chat momentarily. And we have an awesome photo of all of the contestants here today. Polish will be, our sideline reporter Polish will be dragging him into chat momentarily. But let's pull him up, and want to give him mad props because he's going to be wearing a very fresh uniform in this photograph. One that I'm sad to say I never got the chance to wear, but the national Irish team, American Football Ireland uni. Here's Jahn, right there, looking absolutely dapper, the Irish Wolfhounds. And actually, guys, if you go to the AFI website, you can buy yourself some gear. And then you've got your, oh, there we go. The Paddy Pigskin microphone is coming out for this post-match interview. He'll be joining us momentarily.
Can I just jump in here? It's Paul here, just live from the sideline chat. Can I just say, what a phenomenal game for the first game of the semi-finals here that we've had live. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Thanks. Pretty nervous for the whole game, so I'm kind of glad it ended the way it did.
There we go. Jahn, mate, welcome. You were nervous? It didn't show.
Nervous. Yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah, I've kind of been practicing for the last week, kind of getting ready for this, but yeah, no, still had a lot of nerves before the game, and I was right to. I mean, he played really well for the game. So.
Gary, mate.
Paddy Pigskin here, John. What moment did you find was the most pivotal in the game that you felt, okay, now when a particular play happened, you're like, right, I got this. Was there any moment in the game where you felt like it's my time?
Yeah, it was at the end of the first half when I stopped them on third down. I think that was literally the only third down stop the whole game. I think apart from that, we both scored on all of our possessions. So, like, that's literally the only thing that kind of went in my favor.
Absolutely, and that 29-second drive you had for the 3 points and that dot to the sideline, and then quickly hitting the timeout. Mate, I wanna compliment your stick skill. If you go back and watch the replay, you'll see me gushing. You'll see like love heart eyes as I talk about some of the stick skill you had on display there. The patience not to hit the right trigger, the sprint button until you were into the second level. Mark Ingram running the ball with no abilities, 0 X factors, phenomenal. And if we're not mistaken, he even caught a touchdown. That was him. It was hard to see it happen so quickly. Did he catch that touchdown in the back of the end zone as well?
Yeah, he did. I'll just have to go check the stats in a minute, but I think he probably had nearly like 150 yards in that game or something.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's got to be the MVP for me.
Yep. I'm
think
with
so.
you. And Gary, I know there's a certain Head and Shoulders endorsed player. Well, not Head and Shoulders endorsed player you probably want to talk about. Take it away, mate.
The Head and Shoulders perm of the game has to go to Willie Sneed. My God, just what a wonderful head of hair. And, you know, that's another guy that kind of got lost a little bit in the free agent market after he left the Saints, kind of bounced around a little bit. And then he found his way with the Ravens. So you utilised them very well today, John, and congratulations on the win. Played very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, the out routes and the corners were absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, I want to give a shout out to your opponent as well. I thought you were both so incredibly calm. It was strange to hear you were nervous because you overcame the nerves. I got to tell you, you both made great reads. I make very, very blind reads when I'm out there. I just throw the ball willy-nilly into quadruple coverage. You were both calm under pressure. You made phenomenal reads. Like two very different play styles as well. But when we can see the stats on screen right there, both very high completion percentages, lots of touchdowns, and I got to tell you, Rory, if you're listening, mate, you played a phenomenal game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was great. It was definitely good. And so, you're backing yourself to win it all, though, mate.
I mean, I don't know. I actually got a chance to watch the other semi-final on Friday, was it? I think. He's pretty good. So I don't know. I won't say I'm confident, but I mean I'll come out and do what I do and see if that gets me a win.
There we go. And so you're from Cork. You've got the great accent. You play for the Admirals. Gary and I have already agreed that Cork is a terrible place to live. So we hope you're okay, and we're glad you have Madden to keep you alive. You're a wide receiver, like Gary as well, and yeah, and you actually, your favorite moment we gave us here, we got a little bit of a bio. Favorite moment, scoring a touchdown in the Shamrock Bowl victory over the Rebels in 2018.
Yeah, that's it.
Too soon. Let's cut the mic here, please. We don't want to be talking about that anymore.
If I was really trying to rub it in, I could have said the blocked punt. But, you know, I'll say the touchdown interception. But, you know.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts my soul.
The Admirals deserve to win. The Admirals deserve to win that game. They played ball for 4 quarters, and that's what it's all about. So, yeah. I was happy to see, you know, Cork were going through a rough spot for a few years. The Admirals, they kind of disbanded for a bit, and then they managed to come back and win a Shamrock Bowl. So it's a good little message of hope for any other teams that might be going through a rough patch. That in a few years of hard work, you can get back up to the top of the mountain in Irish football, and you can win the Shamrock Bowl. So
yeah, exactly.
It was nice to see that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and then. Tell us a little bit about what it was like pulling on. I love the photo, by the way, mate. But pulling on the Irish Wolfhounds jersey, that was a dream of mine. Didn't get to realize it. Life took me elsewhere, unfortunately. But both victories over the Belgian Barbarians, that's a big deal as well. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Honestly, pretty surreal. I don't think even almost a year later since we were over in Belgium, it's kind of sunk in yet. It's just like, there aren't really any words to describe it. It's just, you know, you would say that there's a lot of pride and adrenaline, like when it comes to game day and stuff. But I mean, in terms of like the Wolfhounds, like this great bunch of lads. We've got a great team there. Everybody's friends on the team. We all get on really well. We all have a lot of respect for the coaches, and I think it's really just kind of one of the reasons that we won both of the games is that we're all like quite close, and it's a really good kind of community within the team.
It's true. It's true. It's there's nothing quite as bonding as a trip anywhere, whether it's by bus, plane, train, boat,
exactly.
with your football team, and the shenanigans that go on in the back of the bus with the veterans. And I see a wry smile on Gary's face there. And I could have sworn your picture just smiled a little bit as well. Jan. So mate, and last but not least, you're a Seahawks fan. Go 12s.
Yeah, always.
So tell me this: that Seahawks are my second team. Thank God they don't play. They played in the same division as the Raiders in the '80s. Thank God that doesn't happen anymore, or else I'd have a tough time. But mate, are the Seahawks making the playoffs this year? Yes or no?
Well, I think Russell Wilson's either, I can't remember exactly the stat. He's either never not had a winning season or never not made the playoffs. So I think I would be foolish to say no.
Let's go. That's what we want to hear. Any final words for family, friends, the people watching, mate?
No, I want to say well done to Rory. He played well, and I'm looking forward to playing in the final, I guess.
You bet. And we'll be back here next Sunday calling that game. Gary, any last words for Jan?
Just very well played, very entertaining. I haven't commentated on many Madden streams before, but this was fantastic. Like, I was very, very engaged with the gameplay from the word go. So yeah, well done, and all the best with the final next week, John.
Thanks guys.
You bet, mate. Enjoy. All right, next game is kicking off in 10 minutes. Gary and I will go and change our shorts, bio breaks, fill up on coffee and or beer, whatever you're having yourself. Shout out again to Rory and Jan there, the first two opponents, and I'm probably butchering people's names, and I apologize for that. You're all very patient with a very drain-damaged monkey on a Sunday. We'll be back in about 5 minutes just to talk a little bit about the next matchup that's coming. And yeah, PS4 semifinal. Number 2 is on the way. We'll see you guys in a little bit.